Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Nate, stop beating you, mate.
My bad. I thought it was a different kind of stream.
I understand you're excited. We haven't done this in a while, but I need you to stay calm.
Okay.
Get the lotion out later. Anyway, what's up, guys? I'm here with the Horror Boy.
What's up, y'all?
And Mr. Dickeverhard.
Hello.
Speak up. They can't hear you.
You sure?
He said hello.
Oh, they heard you.
You're talking like Friends in that one episode, Family Guy.
Like I said, man. Jacking off too much.
Oh my god!
Too fast, you
This
know?
should we can take it down.
Yeah, it's too fast. Starts rubbing the skin off.
Oh my God.
Anyway, okay. So we haven't done a stream in quite some time. I'm here. I'm just here with them. We're just gonna talk probably for an hour, maybe shorter, maybe longer. Who knows? But yeah. So, what's everyone's thought with the boy Taker saying he's done? Is he done? Is he gonna come out of retirement for one more match? He found the song, ladies and gentlemen. The Horror Boy found the song.
I found the meme song I've been looking for years.
Oh boy, that's gonna be interesting.
You guys
in the
have
chat.
no idea how much this discovery means to my heart.
Right, but so what's gonna happen, you two? Is he gonna come back for one more match? Is he gonna come back for a couple? Is he completely done, or what? What's y'all's thoughts?
I think you should just be done right now.
He's done just for right now.
No, it should be done for good.
Oh, so you're saying he's done for good?
Yeah, that's what I think. He's getting old, you know. He doesn't need to be used anymore.
See that Taker documentary? It was good. I've been watching the thing over here. But
What you think, Mister?
I think he's done for right now. Maybe he would come back for a match with AJ in the ring, like have an actual like wrestling match. But I don't know. He said he was pretty good at that match, so I think honestly this might be his last match.
I personally believe this is his last match. Who knows? I'm honestly thinking if he wants to have a couple more matches, I feel like he's gonna probably only have two. I feel like these two, in my honest opinion, and you can say I'm biased, but I feel like one of them is going to be Aleister Black, and I feel like the other one's going to be Adam Cole. Because Adam Cole
Maybe Aleister. I'm leaning more towards AJ because
He already faced AJ.
I know, but as like a rematch, just to face him in the ring, you know.
Possibility. He could have three. He could have AJ, Aleister, or Adam, because I can see him, honestly, looking at Adam and saying, okay, there's something different about him, too. Because Adam...
What about the Fiend?
Possibility of the Fiend, too. But I don't. It's a hard situation because there's so many... You break that, I'm going to beat you with that stick. There's so many matches that we wish that we can see. Like, who doesn't want to see him in Aleister? Who doesn't want to see him in the Fiend? Who doesn't want to see him in Demon Finn Balor? Who doesn't want to see him in AJ again? Who doesn't want to see him with Adam Cole? There's just so many things that I wish this man was in his prime again. I wish you could hit the reset button and put him back in his prime and see what we could be getting out of some of these matches. In my opinion, I feel like a prime Undertaker against Aleister Black would be fantastic. A prime Undertaker against Adam Cole would be fantastic. AJ Styles. Anyone in that ring. Why are you trying to nutshot him with a hockey stick?
It's not gonna work. I have my protective shield over it.
You got a cup?
Got the handcuff.
But Taker is he was always probably one of the best characters I've ever seen perform in that ring. He was something different, man. He was just different. Like he tried to keep everything alive. He didn't sugarcoat it. And
I don't know if anybody already like Taker.
No, I don't think
He's
anyone.
just a standard. He's that bar, man. I really appreciate Undertaker. You guys have to watch the documentary, man. It just gives you good insight into his life and everything.
He gave a lot for this business. He was hurt a lot. He was never truly like 100%. I think the last time he was 100% was WrestleMania 25 when he faced Shawn. Because I remember in the documentary, he said he was hurt in 26, he was hurt in 27, he was hurt in 28, he was hurt in 29, he was hurt in 30, especially in 30. We all know what happened in 30. 31, he wasn't 100% either. 32, 33. He missed 34 or 35.
35.
Right? He wasn't 100% in 34. 35 he missed. And he started getting that edge back again. If you could see it. Don't you wish people would not? Anyway.
You lost track.
I lost track. Something about Taker. I believe. Taker. Anyone want to comment?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. You're saying he was like missed out 25 or something.
Yeah, he missed out on 35 and then 36 and 30, 36. And what was last year's WrestleMania? 37.
What?
What was last year's Mania?
This year's Mania is 37.
Oh, yeah. And I'm still trying to comprehend some things.
Well, not really this year, next year.
Next year's 37?
Yeah.
Well, 36. He was freaking good in 36. We all seen what happened in that Boneyard match. But it's just we'll never find someone like that ever again, in my opinion. There never, ever, ever will be another Undertaker. It's just it sucks, but at the same time, who knows what we could have in the future? We don't know what the future holds with him. He could come back for one more match. He could come back for 8 more matches. But it just depends up to him because it's his body. And if he feels like he can keep going, he's going to keep going because he said it multiple times in that documentary. He doesn't care. He wants to go. But stepping away from wrestling real quick, I wanted to do a little review of a movie that me and you watched yesterday. You may have not seen it yet, Mr. Dickeverhard, but you can weigh your opinions on if you would like. Me and Nate watched Halloween 3 yesterday, and I want you to tell the people what you thought about it, because you've probably seen it, 5 times? A lot?
I love it. Yeah.
So give your opinion on it real quick, because I would like to know what you thought about it, because you've watched it more than I have, and I'll give my opinion on it.
Well, I personally love Halloween 3. I'm glad that it has a little cult following, but I did kind of realize something when I was watching it the other night. I kind of wish it was called Season of the Witch because it would have gotten a better reception from the audience. And it just feels weird, it being a Halloween 3 and smack dab right in the middle of the series, and it's not a Michael Myers movie. But
I'm really shocked they didn't go the Part 5 route where they had a dude dressed up as him.
Yeah.
And kill people instead of having these robots still.
How is it connected with Halloween?
It's really not.
It's by a commercial.
Yeah.
A TV commercial.
There's literally in the movie, there's a trailer for Halloween 1 in it.
Yeah.
And me and him looked at each other like that. That's funny.
So that means it's not Halloween at all.
It really wasn't.
It's not a Michael Myers movie.
It's like Jason Part 5, because Jason technically wasn't in it, but there was a dude in a hockey mask going around killing people, but it wasn't Jason. It was this weird guy.
but at least had a Jason.
Yeah, it had a Jason. This didn't even have a Michael Myers. I thought it would. I remembered from clips because I watched that one dude. that dude who does all those horror stuff you showed me, I think.
Drum Dum.
Yep, Drum Dum.
Yeah, he's good.
I was watching him and he was talking about it, and I was like, it's an interesting movie. I really would have wished they would have done a little bit different route with it. Like they could have kept the whole robot thing, but I think at the end they should have had a big twist where when he got into the building, Michael Myers was in the building and the dude was dead, and he's like, "What happened?" And he turns around, Michael's right there, and he freaking stabs him. And the kids walk by, and he looks at the kids, and he puts the knife up, and then it ends. Because it is, like he said, it is a good movie. I enjoyed the movie. It should have been called something different, but it wasn't. But I still really, really enjoyed the movie. Oh, we got someone over here. Oh, it's him, one of your buddies.
Hey, what's up, Ty? How's it going?
How's it going, Ty? But yeah, definitely. I thought Halloween 3 was really good. I wish they would have done,
what was your thoughts on like the makeup effects and stuff?
Makeup effects. What I thought were really good. I really enjoyed the. I like pretty much everything. I like the twist at the end where the chick turned into a robot.
Yeah.
He had to freaking like, no, ho, get off me. Poof.
Yeah.
It was an interesting movie. I really don't hate a lot of old school horror movies because without them, a lot of these new horror movies wouldn't be here today. Mm-hmm. But then we got crap like Bye Bye Man. I will forever hate that movie because that was one of the first new horror movies I've watched. And I was just like, this is pathetic.
It was stupid.
It was so dumb. Hopefully no one's about.
Have you ever heard of Harold and Kumar?
No, I have not.
Well, the guy Harold from that, he did a scary movie, more like a thriller movie called Searching, and I watched it, and you guys should check it out. It's like all done through his cell phone and through the internet.
Like
Unfriended.
Yeah,
but like it's more of like FaceTime than Unfriended about Skype. This was more about a cell phone FaceTime. There's cameras set up.
That sounds very.
You guys should check that out. It's really good.
You have any new horror movies that I should check out?
Yeah. Your Next is a good one. Parasite.
I think I've seen Your Next.
Yeah, with the animal mask.
Yes,
and they break into the house.
That movie was fantastic. I love that movie. Wasn't that produced by WWE or something like that? No, it was a different movie I'm thinking of.
I think you're thinking about Oculus.
I think, yeah.
Which was it was scary, a ghost movie about people who see their reflections in the mirrors and stuff.
I think it was that or something else. Because I remember
a lot of horror movies.
I remember watching one of the a horror movie. And I was like, "Oh yeah, WWE made this." I was like, WWE made this, and there was not a single superstar in it. It was just
yeah. That's the thing. It's Oculus.
It could have been. It's either Oculus or the one movie with the dude with the crossbow on it. I'd have to get the movie title because that was another good movie I watched. It was a recent one. I can't think of it, but I really enjoyed that movie a lot.
I recommend Your Next, VHS.
I want to watch Your Next again.
Hatchet, if you like gory movies. Like, what kind of horror movies do you like the most? Like, do you like slasher movies?
I'm more like how you kind of are, I guess. Like, I like the Freddy's, the Jasons, the Myers,
So, like, the iconic.
Yeah.
Stuff. Okay.
Iconic. They always have a special place in my heart. I do feel bad for Texas Chainsaw Massacre because I still haven't really seen one of the OG ones. I
showed you the old one. Yeah, first movie.
The Woman in Black, 2012 was a good horror movie.
Yeah, I've seen that. I liked it.
Daniel Radcliffe.
I never seen the second one.
Oh, the second one?
I didn't see the second one because they didn't have Daniel Radcliffe. I was like,
yeah, because
he made that first movie. I'm like, why would you make a sequel to that?
Yeah, I'm more new with the horror stuff because I never really got into it until recently because you showed me all the Jasons. Did you break that, sir?
No, it went back in.
Oh. But you showed me the Jason movies first, and then we watched all of those in a week.
Yeah.
And I'll probably do a stream about that
You need to see a
tomorrow.
remake, man. I think you really like.
That's the one I haven't still seen yet. Was
It's
the
really
remake?
intense. I actually rewatched the remake recently. It held up really good. Just a lot of
PG,
definitely not PG humor.
rated R humor. So
Yeah.
a lot of.
Yeah. If you've ever seen Pineapple Express, it kind of has that kind of.
Oh, it does.
You ever seen This Is the End?
No, I haven't, but I want to.
Yeah,
I want to see most of those.
It's a pretty good one.
I love those comedies, man. I love Bad.
I don't like I don't really like
Yeah.
Seth Rogen, but that was a pretty good movie at least.
He has a lot of hit or miss movies I've seen. I've liked a lot of his like older stuff.
My favorite actor from that whole group is probably James Franco.
Yeah, yeah.
He's a good actor. He's
Um,
really good.
speaking of like the horror stuff, you ever think this freaking Friday the 13th lawsuit's ever gonna get settled? We ever gonna get new Friday the 13th movies? Maybe get the game back? Possibility? What's your thoughts on that situation?
I mean, I can always hope, but the good thing about the game is they could just do a part 2. Because
Sure.
like they do sequels to the movies, they can just do a sequel game called part 2. And
Right.
bring back everything from the first game and put it in there.
Mm-hmm. Put different counselors.
Mm-hmm. Just all they would have to do is really take all the skins and all the NPCs from the first game, convert it over, and then build new maps and new worlds, make it maybe a little bit more open.
But
Maybe story mode, I would say, give it a story mode about a new Jason story.
that or do one with Jason and one with the counselor that you can survive with.
Yeah,
And like have like a whole bunch of like horrifying things, like you're just chilling, and next thing you know, you see a machete pop out of nowhere and just cut someone's head off. And you're like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here, and you're trying to escape.
but I hope it gets settled, but it's not going to get settled for a while. And the sad thing is that if that lawsuit didn't happen, I can guarantee we would have had a new Jason movie by now. That video game was one of the biggest hits of the year,
It was.
which shows people still want Jason, so they're going to give out another Jason movie eventually.
They have to, because like with Michael Myers, they did the whole Michael Myers thing. A lot of people liked it. It had mixed receptions.
That Halloween movie got the highest grossing weekend for October ever. Like that beat Stephen King's It Part 1.
Wow, that beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Did Joker pass that?
Joker, well, that's like just for horror, but Joker is all time the biggest hit for October. But Halloween was the biggest opening weekend. See, Joker didn't have that big of an opening weekend. It kind of accumulated that way.
Yeah.
But Halloween made $75 million opening weekend, and then it made
Was it even that good?
no, it wasn't worth it. I wish they wouldn't make any more because they say that Halloween 2 doesn't exist now, and Halloween 4 doesn't exist. I don't like that because I like Halloween 2 and 4 better, but
Why don't they exist now?
because they restarted this timeline, so now it's an alternate timeline, and I hate when movies do that.
That's my biggest favorite Jason.
Yeah.
Because they could say Baghead Jason never existed.
I kind of wish they didn't do that with Spider-Man because now we have so many Spider-Man universes. Like,
Well, that's always
Disney
been a
Plus.
thing in the comics and stuff.
Yeah, it makes more sense with comic book movies. You could do it like that. Because it'd just be, oh, it's another universe.
Another universe, another.
There's like 5 or 6 universes in Halloween.
Good lord.
Probably
Yeah.
6.
There's like 5 or 6 timelines. The first one is part 1, 2, 4, and I think 4, then H2O, but I think H2O ignores 4. But that's the first one was 1, 2, and 4. Then it's 1, 2, and H2O and Resurrection. The third one is just Halloween 3.
It's because they want to make remakes of it.
Yeah, the remakes of their own universe, but it's
Yeah.
Rob Zombie's universe.
That's the one I'm kind of like I'm iffy with right now. Is those
Yeah.
Rob Zombie ones? Cause like,
I don't know if you'll like those movies. They're definitely not.
No, I don't like Rob Zombie.
I mean, I like his earlier stuff, but I don't hate his first remake, but Halloween 2 is strictly Rob Zombie. Like, it's not even really a Halloween movie. It's just strictly his. He just called it Halloween 2. Michael Myers is in it, but he barely wears his mask. And it's like, what?
Doesn't he talk a lot
He
too?
talks in it. It's like, oh my God.
Which is weird.
But I just hope they can make, Because they're talking about making another Nightmare on Elm Street soon. They're making that Candyman movie, which looks really good.
Oh, yeah, the Candyman movie is going to come out too.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I've been rewatching the Candyman movies. I got the first one on Blu-ray.
Nothing like the only black horror character.
Sadly, I mean, besides him and Blade,
I would
and
count Blade as horror.
Night of the Living Dead, the lead guy was Candyman. Actually, was in that movie. He was the lead guy in that movie. So
You mean an actor?
yeah, he was in that. And then maybe Predator 2 has Danny Glover, and he versus the Predator, which
I didn't know he was in that movie.
Yeah, he's pretty good in it too. Come on, Commissioner, you're cutting off my ticket. Shut up,
I just feel like I really do want to get into horror movies. It just feels like something like missing.
You'll get the hook. You'll get the itch.
Dude, when I was younger, that's all I watched. Because I tell you what, 13 Ghosts.
I love that movie.
My mom had to hide the VCS or VCR.
VHS.
Yes, yeah. She had to hide that from me because I would just nonstop watch it to the point where it's like, my mom's like, "Aren't you gonna get a nightmare?" And I watch it like 5 times in a row, and I go to sleep and nothing happened. I'm like, no, I don't really get nightmares. I was like, what is wrong with you? That and there was another horror movie. Well, not really horror movies. Jurassic Park was one I would watch a lot where she had to hide it.
Oh, I love Jurassic Park.
It was the first.
I used to watch The Matrix all the time as a kid.
There was
AVP.
There was a third one. I can't think of it because I know for a fact she had to hide 3 movies.
You guys remember Final Destination?
Yeah.
I couldn't really get into those.
What's the one about death, killing people and stuff?
Oh, no, I was thinking of Final Destination. I was thinking of Final. What's the
Fantasy.
One? Yeah, aren't those movies?
No.
They have a movie, but it's totally different than the games.
What's the one movie that has a game series and it went on with it?
Resident Evil?
Yeah, Resident Evil. That's what I was thinking of. The Resident Evil movies.
Those ones were very close.
I've always heard mixed reactions.
It wasn't close to the games, but
they were good.
It was
yeah. Oh, why would you do that? It was so random.
Keep you on your toes. If I don't, he's gonna get you. But definitely, I want to get more into horror. Eventually, I'll start doing more.
Just like wrestling, once you get into it, you get that itch, and you can start watching more and more.
Yep.
I don't really like slasher movies, though. I mean, it's alright, but to me, they're not scary to me.
See, I don't blame you for not liking slasher movies. Somebody told me they don't like them, I'd be like, yeah, I can't blame you because they're really the same thing over and over again.
I like ghost movies, paranormal movies.
Me too. That's my favorite kind of horror is psychological, ghost, paranormal, but also the ones that mess with your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Sixth Sense and stuff like that.
It's just that the horror movie industry doesn't have really good modern movies.
No.
Because it's an easy
It's
cash
all remake.
It's an easy cash grab.
Yeah.
I wish they'd redo a Frankenstein movie, honestly.
They kind of did. They did that I Frankenstein movie with.
You know about Universal Studios in the Dork universe?
Yeah, that's so
because of the
lame,
of the mummy that ended up being so bad that they destroyed that universe.
I mean, at the same time, none of the movies they released were good. I mean, I Frankenstein I heard was pretty bad. Dracula Untold was pretty bad. The Mummy with Tom Cruise was bad. I'm like, oh my god, like
those 2 movies weren't part of the universe. It was just the Mummy, and then they were gonna do The Bride of Frankenstein.
I thought I Frankenstein was part of that.
No, it wasn't part of it. I don't know if they're still doing Bride of Frankenstein or not.
Was Victor Frankenstein part of that universe?
No, because they were gonna do Bride of Frankenstein after the Mummy. But Jack on Hyde is part of that universe because he was in the Mummy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a shame that movie bombed. Because that movie cost so much money and it made nothing.
And did you see the trailer for it? It was missing a whole audio section, so it just have Tom Cruise screaming.
Ah!
It was so weird. They could have had something special there.
Yeah.
It is very I see why not a lot of people do like slasher movies, but it's just with me I thought they were always good. You know?
Yeah, I like them. But if somebody said they didn't like them, I could understand. I mean, it's the same thing. A guy wearing a mask killing people. Yeah.
With different weapons.
Yeah.
Shady.
What is it always teens?
I don't know. Teens camping, teens
Probably
partying,
because it's
Teens
more hot
having
when they
sex,
do. Yeah,
going to an abandoned school, going to an abandoned building,
Teens having sex.
that's
right.
probably the only reason.
drugs.
They were all the people who wrote them were all Christians and trying to get back at the sinful teens. They were like, "You have sex before marriage, die."
The one thing I will say though is they definitely served a good message because it was like, if you do this, you die. If you do this, you die. So a lot of kids were like, I'm not going to do that.
I don't
So
think
kinda
that was a
scared
message.
Well, it kind of kept people from doing that stuff for a while back in the day.
Everyone's like, "Party, no one cares." We need to have a realistic, goddamn horror movie in like 2020. Like, there's just a dude without a mask that's going around in a party just murdering people.
I think Psycho was kind of like that.
Yeah, probably.
Psycho's good if you haven't seen that.
I
You
have
need to see
not.
Psycho.
You know, Psycho 2 is with Mia.
I love that. Mhm.
Yeah.
Psycho 2 is great too.
It was
Psycho
good.
3 is great
I haven't
too.
seen it though. There's a Psycho 3.
Yeah, there's Psycho 2, 3, and 4. 4 is garbage. I don't like 4. But 3 and 2 are pretty good.
Who's in 3?
Same guy from the first one.
Oh, just skipped over the second one, I guess.
No, he's in 2.
He is.
He's in 1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Oh, I didn't know
But
that.
4 is just flashbacks, so that movie kind of sucked.
I don't like those types of movies.
I hate flashback movies, and I hate movies where you find that it was all a dream. Because, like, so it was all for nothing. It was pointless. It was a dream.
Or those movies where it's like a very bad flashback and like it's a flashback into a dream
Yeah.
and then out of the dream and then they die.
Like, I don't mind if you kill off the character, but don't do it so suddenly.
What movie did that? I'm trying to think of a movie that did. Oh wait, it's not in the freaking movie. It was the Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
They killed him off quick. I was like, what the?
Well, if you guys have ever seen Upgrade, that's a good movie, but until the end.
Yeah, I can't say that. I'll get copyrighted.
Yeah.
Don't you dare! I'll get copyrighted. There's so many horror movies out there. It's like just pick what you like, you know.
I think the problem with the newest horror movies, though, is they're just trying to remake stuff, and they're trying to cash in on the remakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I'll always respect those guys. So, like without them, we wouldn't have had, you know.
You guys
Always
ever
other
seen
ones.
Jordan Peele's movies?
No.
Get Out and Us?
I've
I'm
seen
wanting
it.
to see
Those
it.
are
I've
good.
seen
Just
Get
never
Out.
had the time.
Hereditary, I
I'm
recommend.
gonna be straight up with.
Hereditary made my jaw drop. I was at the end of it, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
I'm gonna be
what?
honest with a lot of people. Get Out was fantastic, fantastic, but it wasn't like excellent. Like everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's one of the best movies I've ever seen." Like I was just like, "Really? It's not that."
I do feel like it's like Us. People said it was one of the greatest horror films. I think it's flawed somewhat, but
Right.
I do appreciate how it's not a remake.
Right,
it's not a sequel.
I really appreciate that movie. It's the same thing with
Deep
what-
Blue Sea Part 2.
It was the same thing with me with it, and it was the same thing with Joker. It was like this hype is a little bit too much, and I don't like it that much.
I think Joker kind of earned it for me. I remember watching that in the theater.
The
being like,
acting
yeah, this-
was spot on.
It was like Endgame. At first, I was like, "Come on, guys, chill out." Best comic book movie ever. And I see him like, you know what? I must give this. This is one of the best comic book movies ever.
Yeah, I still haven't seen Joker. I have to see it.
I think you'd like it, but just know this, because a lot of people didn't know
Don't
this.
go in with.
It's not an action movie,
I know this.
and it's not PG-13. It is R-rated, slow burn
No,
acting.
slow
fest.
build.
That is.
Slow build. You
Oh.
said slow build.
Oh.
I have high expectations for it. But like I'm not gonna go in thinking, oh my goodness, if they mess up one thing and criticize it with everything.
That's our thing. It is not like the comics.
I
So
figured that.
it will make you mad if you want to be like the comics, but I'm not one of those comic book fans that are like, it's not exactly like the comics, so it makes me mad. I'm like, chill. Birds of Prey I can understand though, because they called that movie Birds of Prey, and
Yeah,
Birds of Prey,
I did not like at
yeah,
all.
was not in that to like the very
And
end.
it is the worst revealed DC movie so far.
It was pretty. I thought it was good, but story wise, probably one of my least favorite stories.
The story wasn't there. It's like everywhere.
It was like, ugh.
I just did. It was my
Where's
least.
Batman?
It was my least favorite movie too.
At least tell me where Batman is. If you can give me
Exactly.
an answer, like I would ask
Or
that
Commissioner
question.
Gordon.
And then Black Mask, what happens to him? I'm like, what? Like
He was the
really?
best part of that movie.
He
Him
was.
and Saz.
I was like, you give him that? Like what? I don't know. Comic book movies are debatable, but the Suicide Squad movie is getting rebooted, so
It's a soft reboot.
yeah.
Hopefully it's good. I hope it is. I thought Suicide Squad got a little bit too much hate.
Yeah, it was because it was butchered in the editing by
Dude.
WB.
It was
They should
butchered,
leave
but
it alone.
it was butchered, but I still enjoyed it.
They should leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Apparently, they're shooting Suicide Squad reboot right now.
Yeah, James Gunn, he finished it.
He finished the movie.
Yeah,
The
it just
whole
needs
film?
to be need to be edited.
Didn't Marvel take him back?
Yeah, he's doing Guardians 3.
Who's gonna die?
Rocket.
I think Thor.
Thor's Rocket.
No,
Thor's gonna be in Thor Love and Thunder.
No, Thor.
I'm
I
gonna-
did hear Thor's gonna get not killed but replaced by another Thor or something.
They rebuild maybe. Or Jane. I don't think Jane Foster's gonna stay as Thor. Natalie Portman, I don't see her staying as Thor for movies.
Natalie Portman.
Who plays Jane Foster?
Mm.
Oh yeah, she was James Bond. Oh wow, that's awkward.
So she's gonna be
Female Thor.
Wow.
But you be
Why was it that one guy, War Machine? Why was he replaced by another actor?
because the first one wanted more money.
Who was he? Was an actor I knew.
Yeah,
No,
I
who was he?
don't know his name. I
I
can't
forgot
remember.
his name. I've seen him
And
before.
he felt like Robert Downey Jr. or like took away his opportunity of making more money.
Well,
He was
yeah,
gonna
it's
be War
Robert-
Machine, bro. Like,
It was Robert Downey Jr.
I will say, I kind of wish they would make a War Machine movie because he kind of like him and Falcon.
Yeah, there was gonna be a War Machine movie before Black Panther.
Really?
Yeah,
What happened?
just didn't go through.
Oh, I know who it is. It's that guy from the Empire show. He's
I like Don Cheadle better though.
Yeah, he's
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, I
he's-
forgot his name.
he's a lot better War Machine, I think.
Yeah, I like Don better.
He's from Ford Brothers, Crash, Hustle Flow, Empire, which I know.
Who do you prefer, Edward Norton or Mark Ruffalo?
That's tough. I love
Wait,
Mark Ruffalo, but I
which
also
one-
love
which
Edward
one-
Norton.
which?
Norton was the Incredible Hulk, and Mark Ruffalo was everything else.
Do you like Eric Bana?
Oh, so he was the
First
first.
decent?
He was the
All
first
right.
Hawk, and then
No,
the
the second Hulk.
Eric Bana was, well, technically, if you want to get
Live
technical,
action
yeah.
movie.
wait. So he was the 2008 Hawk, right?
Yeah,
Okay, him or the one dude who's Hawk now?
yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
Or Eric Bana, the guy from
2003.
2003.
I never watched that one.
I always thought that was just such
Yeah.
a stupid movie.
It wasn't that
man.
dumb to me. I liked it as a kid. It was alright.
You liked it as a kid? I
Yeah,
remember being
yeah.
a kid being like, this is
No, I liked it as a kid.
I gotta be honest. I kind of like Hawk, like not Hawk, but the professor.
Professor Hulk.
No, the guy. Then the I am
Bruce Banner.
Bruce Banner.
Thank you, Bruce Banner. This time I know I've been just my sleep schedule game.
I always call him Bruce Bana because Eric Bana. Now I'm always saying Bruce Bana.
I think the better Bruce is a 2008 Hawk, in my opinion. But
Edward.
yeah, I think Edward was the better Bruce. But I think the better Hawk is Banner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like him a lot better.
You mean
as Hawk.
Ruffalo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ruffalo. I can't. Yeah.
Bruce Bana.
Is
Uh,
the
Eric Bana got kind of forgotten.
Okay. The skinnier one, this I'm going to get you off. The skinnier one was the better Bruce. The chubbier one was the better Hawk. He's not that skinny.
Yeah, but Eric Bana was really underrated.
He was very underrated. And when I remember that too, because I remember watching The Incredible Hulk and I really liked it. And then I seen Avengers and like it was a whole different person. I was like, who the frick is this? I was so confused as a child. And I was like, did they replace him? Did something happen? Did he?
Didn't that universe get scrapped?
No, it's still a part of it. Wait,
Not
which one?
Hulk 2003.
Technically, I don't
It's
consider.
not.
Yeah, because
It's its own thing.
in 2008 it takes place where 2003 left off in Brazil.
Really?
Yeah, remember
I thought
2003?
2008 had the origin story.
No, it did, but it glances through it in the opening credits, and it takes place in Brazil where it's
So you
2003
could
left
tie
off.
them together if you really
Yeah,
wanted to.
If you really want to, you can.
What was the best looking Hulk? Mine's got to be Incredible Hulk. That's my
Yeah,
favorite
Norton.
design of the Hulk. Is
But I do like how they're making Hawk more like Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah. I like the idea of Professor Hulk. People hate it, but I love it. I think it's pretty funny. I just hope they can make another Hulk movie one day, but they say it's too expensive.
Yeah,
But I'm like,
now
you're
they
making
have,
$150 million movies. Like, come on.
But
You
that was
can make a
back.
Hulk
That was back in
movie.
the day. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was back when like
Well,
The only good thing that they had was Iron Man. It was like, oh, we got that to pay the light bill.
Have you seen the?
How does Iron Man 3 get a 7.1 and Iron Man 2 get a 7.0? Come on.
Have you seen the TV Hawk with Lou Ferrigno?
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
have not.
Yeah,
classic.
I was watched that as a kid.
That one's a classic. I used to watch it as a kid too on like TV Land.
But yeah, Marvel. I'm excited for this next wave. I'm ready for like Black Panther 2 and like all these other ones. I feel like that they're gonna step up and do a lot.
I'm excited. I'm curious about how they're gonna follow up Endgame because Endgame, that ending with everything coming together, like 10 years coming together.
Everyone's childhood.
It's just like, how do you follow that up? Like, how do you follow up 10 years of movies coming together and battling the main bad guy? 10 years of building the Infinity Stone story.
You do the same thing with Galactus.
Well, they do have this universe going to be the evil Marvel, like Marvel and their evil foes, like Red Hawk. So
You mean the
Hawk
Thunderbolts?
yeah, that's what it's going to be.
Mm.
Or I heard theories about the other ones, the group of people that are like really strong.
Masters of Evil.
Yeah.
I
heard
want to
that.
see Galactus. I want to see how they would do against him.
I want to see the real Hydra, not just the fake Hydra that they had.
No, that was Hero Hydra.
No, it was like they called it Operation Hydra. So like,
No, that's Hydra. What are you talking about? You mean like, what do you want to see?
in Winter Soldier, there was no Hydra. It was just Hydra was.
Yeah, because that was Hydra. Hydra took over Shield with
But it's not a person. It was.
Yeah,
it was
no,
a
Hydra.
group.
There's no Hydra as a person. Hydra has always been a group.
Like an organization.
Yeah.
There's been Hydra.
No,
They
Red.
had a mask that looks like an H in their face. I remember.
Those
that.
are Hydra agents.
Oh, well
Because
then-
because
My bad.
Red Skull is the leader of Hydra.
And it's still alive.
I wish
Yeah.
Red Skull would come back. He's such a good villain.
He technically is. He just can't get off Vormir. He's like, I need a spaceship. Someone get me, please.
I heard they're gonna do a Howard Duck movie one day.
They already did.
Well, like the newer one.
No.
I heard that they want to get Seth Green to voice Howard Duck.
No.
I'm like, please don't. It's just-
That'd be a PG-13 movie off the back.
You know, Seth Green is doing a Ninja Turtles reboot.
Really?
that should be good.
No,
Did you
not,
like
not
that
Seth
one?
Green. Not Seth Green. Seth Rogen.
Oh, Seth Rogen.
Okay.
I'm not mad. Seth
What was
Rogen.
your guys' thoughts on the newest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
I never seen the second one.
Me either.
I never seen the second one. I
I
remember
wasn't a big fan of the first one because it's like Transformers with Ninja Turtles.
It's because of Michael Bay.
Michael Bay. Oh my god, Michael Bay ruins
They
everything.
made Splinter look way like I did not like that robotic Splinter.
They made-
I don't even remember it.
I don't remember
It's
either.
bad.
Michael Bay likes to ruin movies.
Although I will say this, they did do some good action, but I mean it's Michael Bay. It's gonna have some good action. I feel like he relies on it way too much.
He really does.
But I will admit, I have a soft spot for Transformers movies. Like I like the first three.
First three were fantastic in my opinion.
Yeah.
Everything after that was just.
But now, every time I watch it now, it's all filled with like these hot people, you know.
Right.
It seems so trendy now.
Exactly.
Like, you watch it like, man, it's dated so bad. It's so dated now.
I do miss the old Transformers. I wish they would have never got rid of Shia LaBeouf. And
I
the
wish
one
Shia LaBeouf would go crazy.
Right.
No, it's better that he left that because he's doing real good now.
Oh,
He's in independent movies and stuff like that.
What movie has he been in?
Like a documentary kind of movie about himself, his life. Honey Boo, I think it's called.
Honey Boo Boo.
If he grows his hair and beard, he looks like Post Malone without any tattoos.
Yeah.
Now the post is bold though.
Yeah.
It's just weird because like I love talking about movies a lot. I really do. Like I could sit hours talking about horror with you and Marvel with you.
Let's
It's
talk
just
about Marvel and DC and horror and
DC is
I
just,
love all that stuff.
DC is just hard for me to get
You
into.
need to see DC's animated movies.
Yeah,
Dude, they're
yeah.
incredible, dude.
That's what I
They
keep
are
hearing.
incredible.
They like DC like animation.
And you know,
are fantastic.
If Michael Keaton does go into the Flashpoint movie, he'll be in the DC universe, the Marvel universe, and the Sony universe.
Wow.
Michael
That's
Keaton,
great.
he plays the Vulture and
Didn't he
Spider-Man.
play Birdman?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he played Vulture.
And he's in the trailer for Venom 2. I mean, not Venom 2, Morbius.
Oh.
At the end of it.
Bro, I want to see Venom in the MCU so
I
bad.
think he's a great actor.
I want to see Venom and Carnage in the MCU.
Have you guys ever seen Gotham by Gaslight? Batman Gotham by Gaslight?
Mm-mm.
It's a really cool story. You know what? How they used to have what if stories in the comics? It's about Batman in the 1800s, and it's basically Batman versus Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
There's this guy going around killing people, and he has to figure out who it's Jack the Ripper. He has to figure out who it is. They made Batman look so cool. He, instead of having a grapple hook, he has this rope on a hook and he shoots up. I'm like, whoa. It's bloody, it's dark, it's gritty.
The one Junebug said my favorite comic book character is John Carter.
John Carter is good. I like that movie. Do you remember that movie, John Carter? Where he jumps in the sand and
of Moors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a cool movie. I wish they would have made more of it.
Yeah, it was alright.
You remember Prince of Persia?
Yeah.
They had a movie, Prince of Persia. Who was that? Was that Jake Gyllenhaal?
No,
Who was that? It looked like Jake Gyllenhaal.
I don't know. That movie was forgettable.
It was so bad. I was no. Prince of Persia is so good. That's why I'm glad they didn't make a Halo movie yet. I'm glad they haven't, but like
A Halo movie?
Yeah, because they've made too many game movies where they've messed it up.
They did make a Halo movie. They made a lot of Halo.
They're
movies.
like short movies.
They're like not like a Halo movie.
They're not called just Halo feature films. It's Halo,
Spartan Assault, something like that.
Stuff like that.
Because I've watched a couple.
They made Assassin's Creed movies too before Assassin's Creed.
I really,
but you know what?
Enjoyed them.
Michael Fassbender, who played in Assassin's Creed, I really like him. He's a good actor.
I still didn't see that.
They were gonna make a Halo TV show. I don't know what happened with it.
I won't lie. I want to see that universe put in the movies. It just seems like something that would be good in the movie.
The Halo movie.
Yeah, like if you can you imagine seeing that and maybe finding out a little bit about Master Chief?
Yeah, because they don't go. The problem with hold on, Junebug said something real quick. He said the movie compared to the book sucks. John Carter's in the book character is like Napoleon meet King Arthur with a little bit of Superman. And then he said, and yes, it was Jack. I can't say his last name. In the Prince, and Prince of whatever that movie is, Paris. Purse movie.
Yeah. I haven't seen the movie in a long time.
I haven't.
You could have been like, dude, how do you make Jake Gyllenhaal look bad, man? That's one of my favorite actors. Like how? If you can make Jake Gyllenhaal look bad, and it wasn't even his fault. It just seemed like he didn't even look like the Prince of Persia. I was like, why'd they get Jake Gyllenhaal? It was like when they got that one guy to play Goku.
You gotta watch Zodiac if you like him.
Dude, I need to see that. I heard it's good.
Yeah. But back to
Have you seen Jarhead? That's good.
I think
Jarhead's good.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it, but I want to see that.
You need to see dude. That's a great movie.
Back to the Halo thing that you were talking about. No, you're good. Yeah, like the one thing that the games don't do is like you don't know much about Chief, and that was
it's like a mystery.
That was the good thing because with the games, it was like how that one dude was explaining. He said it put the player first because Chief really wouldn't talk that much. He'd talk in cutscenes, and that was about it.
He was in the first game, right?
No, he talked a little bit, but he don't have a lot of dialogue. And like once when the game keeps going, they tell that story. In the third story, Cortana says they let me pick, and he said, "Did I ever tell you that?" She's like, "I chose you above the rest." It makes the player feel special because as the player, you're seeing it through his eyes, and he doesn't talk that much, so. You're thinking she chose me above everyone else. She chose me because I did this, that, this, and that. And I really, really do want to see like a TV series fleshed out. They can't make him talk much.
See, the bad thing about making the movie Halo, because I would love to see a movie or a TV show. Heck, Netflix series, man, do that. I would love to see that as a series.
It's probably be a Netflix series.
I want to see Dead Space too as a live action thing. But the bad thing about making video game movies is how do you do it? Because if you copy the story, it's predictable. You already know the story is going.
You could always do that, but like have like obviously you have them go throughout the missions and Combat Evolved, but then throw in a mission that there wasn't in the game. And like in Halo 2, throw in like same thing. Like since in Halo 2, it's telling two different stories with Arbiter and Chief. Throw in an extra with both of them. Throw one with Chief where you're like, oh, I know this wasn't in the game, so it can pique people's interest. Kind of like same thing with Arbiter because in Halo 1, Arbiter was actually in the game. You just never seen. He was always in the back. He was always trying to get Chief, but he never could. And then a modder, because it came to PC, a modder made a legit level for the Arbiter in Halo 1 that you can play on the PC, and it's fantastic. You're basically backtracking to get to Chief. Chief's trying to escape, and you're trying to find him. And you're fighting through flood, and you're trying to freaking get to him. You can't because all the flood there and everything. And then once he escapes, you guys get off the stuff too because it's going to explode. And the movie, I feel like it could be a good movie, but I feel like a lot of people would nitpick because like it's not like the game.
If it's the same, people be like, it's just a copy of the video game. If it's different, it's not like the video game. Like Assassin's Creed, it was like, it's not like the video game. So
Junebug said, I like the movie, but Jake, whatever his last name is, and everybody needed a better director, which is sad because the director is a good director. I don't know who the director was. Do you guys know who the director was?
No, I know it was somebody famous. He made a lot of movies before that. That was just a 2.5. That movie should not have been 2.5 hours long. It should have been like an hour and a half.
When did it came out? I don't even remember.
I think 2009, maybe 2010.
That's probably why I don't remember it.
Yeah, I was young when it came out. Like I was watching Lost World Jurassic Park last night, and I was thinking in my head, I'm like, this shouldn't have been 2 hours long. It should have been like an hour and a half. Because you look at what happens in that movie, it's like this could have easily been an hour and a half. It's still a good movie. I liked it a lot. But I always found myself when I was watching it, I'm like,
I felt that rated internet lost.
what was it? I don't know what that movie was missing. It just felt so slow.
yeah.
And I'm the only one who
For some
actually
reason,
liked it. I liked it a lot. I know why y'all don't like it because it was like in that
It's weird.
weird space between Infinity and Endgame, and it just didn't like the villain was just man. I can understand, but like I liked it. I liked it a lot. I was intrigued
I
about the
wanted
whole
to love
movie.
it. Believe me, I wanted to love that movie. I also wanted to love Black Panther. But I rewatched it. It doesn't really age that great. Like it's really slow.
Yeah, but I like Black Panther, especially Killmonger.
I like it. Should it have gotten an Oscar? I don't know, but I like the movie.
But Killmonger was an amazing film.
Yes.
One of my favorites, actually. His story was great.
Because you could actually go to his side.
But listen, that movie got, I think, did it win an Oscar or did it get nominated? It got nominated or won an Oscar for Best Visual. I'm like,
I can see best visuals.
maybe the fight at the end of the movie where it's Uganda and they're all coming together. Like I like that, but well, that's how you say it. Wakanda. Yeah.
I thought you said Uganda.
No, Wakanda.
Wakanda forever.
But isn't that a real place too?
Yeah.
Wakanda. But I don't know. One of those things where I look at the critics, the praise for it. I'm like, did it deserve an Oscar?
Oh. Well, at least it was just like visual.
I did like the movie. It's just growing up, Black Panther was one of my favorite superheroes. Like, because I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but they used to sell these DVD packs of like little short animated movies, and every episode would be like a different superhero.
Yeah.
So like one episode would be about Spider-Man, then the next one would be about Captain America, then one would be about Hulk. Well, the one that I got had an episode with Black Panther, and I was like, such a cool character. Like, why is it there's never been a movie before? That was one of my favorite characters. And then when the movie came out, I was so excited. I went to go see opening day, packed theater, and I was like, we're an hour in and there's no action so far.
The director was Mike Newell. He directed Harry Potter 4 and Donnie Basket, and if the story is good,
I
I
love Harry
think
Potter
that
4.
any movie can be long. I mean, I don't know how to say that movie. How do you say that movie?
What is it?
The C one right there. How do you say that movie?
Cleopatra.
Cleopatra is the 4 hour. Oh, good lord, 4 hours and 30 minutes.
Oh, I would just die. Well, that new Zack Snyder cut's going to be like 4 hours, so
It was.
I'm thinking my popcorn for that.
This thing is gonna be split up like a TV show.
Yeah, they're going to premiere different parts. I'm just going to wait for it all to come out on DVD before.
It's not gonna be a DVD. It's gonna be an HBO
No,
Max.
it's not. They always say that they're gonna do that, and then they're like, "Oh, it was a big hit. We're going Blu-ray."
Yeah, we'll put on Blu-ray. I'll be right back. I'm thirsty.
But do you think DC Universe needs to stay in this universe, or should it get a restart?
That's what Flashpoint's going to do. Restart it all.
Wait, they're making a Flash movie now?
Yeah, it's always been.
Well, there was a TV show.
Yeah, there's always been a Flash movie coming out. Yeah.
Kind of makes me go, "What's the point of TV show now?"
The thing is, though, because different universes, comic book stuff. But I just don't like. I don't really like Ezra Miller as Flash. I don't really like him as an actor.
From Justice League.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't really, because it's more of a comedic Flash, and I like the comedic Flash, but the jokes are like
Flash could be. I like the Flash from the TV show.
yeah, good balance. Mm-hmm. It's like, for me, I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man, but it just like feels like sometimes they don't give him very many times to fight.
Yeah. But at least to me, he feels more like a kid, like he's supposed to.
Yeah. I will ask this though, because somebody made this out a point, and I was like, kind of like, yeah, I agree. Do you think the comic book movie scene has kind of become a little oversaturated? Like, there's so much comic book movies coming out a year. Like, do you think it kind of gets a little like, not bad, but like it's a little overpopulated with comic book movies right now?
Overpopulated, yeah, maybe. But as long as they don't, half-ass the movies, I could give it a pass.
Yeah.
As long as it keeps coming up with the story, the fill-ins, the narrative direction, as long as those are good, I could give it a pass. But the next movies coming out, and if they suck, all suck, just for money and stuff like that, like the Star Wars movies. Like, if they become those, then they're going to be oversaturated.
Like, we got action.
What happened?
I was asking him a question because somebody told me this the other day, and I kind of agree. Do you think that comic book movies have become oversaturated in the market? Like, they make too many of them nowadays?
Iffy with me. I mean, my favorite film, general, is the Hollywood epic. So if the story is good and it has the epic story, the longer the better. Yeah, longer the better. Comic book movies, I like the modern days Western back in the early days of the movies to about 1992. Wish there was tons of Westerns. Yeah, we don't really get a lot of those anymore.
Sadly.
My grandpa used to watch.
I love comic book movies, but I can say they make a lot of them. And I've noticed that sometimes it affects the universes. Like, they made Birds of Prey.
Yeah.
If they didn't make Birds of Prey, would it really affect anything?
One thing that
Tyler said, not to cut you off, he said, well, your storyline's injured. I can set up a part in the script for like pre-recorded promo you could send me, and I could edit so you still have a place in the show if you're up to it.
What would it be? Just me saying I'm not gonna be able to be there?
Yeah, saying like, oh, I'm still injured, I'm still recovering, stuff like that. Hey, wrestling stuff. Sorry, but what were you saying, Eric?
I was saying that I think comic book movies have made theaters more money than any other movies, in my opinion.
They really have made a lot more than a lot of like movies that come out. Like, you think about Endgame made more than a lot of the movies that were out during that time.
Yeah. Hollywood, if you're out there listening, there's any executives from Hollywood that ever come across this, please, there are a group of filmmakers on YouTube who are making fan trailers to different sagas of Dragon Ball Z. Contact them. If they're making that kind of effects on shoestring budgets, give them money, let them make saga movies, because
your version was terrible.
They look so good. It's not even like it. I'm sitting there going, this is like a Hollywood movie. And they made it behind a green screen. I'm like, this looks great. And you can do the comic book thing where it's Dragon Ball Z, each movie could be about a different saga. So like, it'd be Dragon Ball, which honestly, if it were me, I would make the first one just call it Dragon Ball and tell the origin story first. Kid Goku, Bulma, everybody. Then Dragon Ball Z, the Sand Saga. Then you could do like the Frieza Saga.
But the thing is, though, I don't think animes can translate well in
movies.
I don't know if it would, but I'll say this: watch those fan trailers. It makes me interested to see if it works.
It's just that in anime, you have all these episodes, and with movies,
You gotta
press
cut
them
it,
all.
cut it.
Yeah. But Dragon Ball Z is kind of similar to movies because like it's a lot of action and fighting.
But when like a movie, you gotta like cut down on the relationships between characters, the storylines that are not necessary.
Yeah. Call
I feel like probably like a couple could work in my opinion because I've seen like I feel like I've not seen but like I feel like they could do a lot.
I'm telling you, man, if they can get them people who make them trailers.
Maybe they can make like a whole new storyline from it.
Yeah.
Add stuff to it. And they actually got because the thing about Justin Chatwin and they call him Goku. I'm like, why is he called Goku? He's the whitest guy ever. And then that Goku they got for that, the dude looks like Goku. Like he's his muscle, like even Justin Chatwin had zero muscle. And they made him Goku. I'm like, why? Like he doesn't have any muscle. But the guy in that, his hair looks like Goku, his clothes, he's not like a white guy, so it actually makes sense now. But yeah, it's just weird. I wish they would make more I wish they would make the movies and do it how they're doing it, where it looks good. Like Frieza looked good, Cell looked good. I'll call it back. But Frieza looked good, Cell looked good. They need to make more of those movies because
If
it looks good.
I'm chasing a rabbit, that's what my grandpa likes to say when he preaches. He likes to say I chase rabbits. I swear to you, if these 2 cars I ordered arrive before I get this one, I'm gonna be furious. Cause I ordered this one like Sunday. Oh wait, today's Sunday. Ordered this Friday. And the ones I just ordered already shipped. And this one just shipped yesterday. If this one car takes literally doesn't get here before these 2 cars do, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I already got five muscle cars arriving Thursday. Like what?
What's your guys' thoughts on music nowadays?
On what genre? Rap,
Just as a
country?
whole, just where music's the state of the union of music, like the state of music, like where we're at with music and musicians.
You're not gonna like my answers. I feel like a lot of music nowadays is repetitive, even with rock, because with rap, you rap like not to disrespect a lot of like underground rappers, because there's some really good underground rappers and a couple mainstream ones like NF. But most of it's the same thing: drugs, money, hoes, and everything in between. It's the same thing with rock and roll. Rock has like hoes, other stuff, probably like more sad though, more like kind of more meaning, but it's still like the same. Like it's all basically the same thing nowadays. And it's kind of like, can y'all just like do a little bit different?
Even country's the same thing.
Country's been the same thing since like.
Not really.
No, I'll take that back.
90s country.
90s countries was good. Now country is just go.
Drink my beer and drive my truck. Pretty much it. That's what it is now.
I drink my beer, I get my hot blonde in the truck, and we go down driving. I chew my tobacco and spit it out. Yeehaw! There, I just made a country song. Make me millions.
You guys are thinking 1,000 country music.
Probably did. I highly doubt 1,000 people are going to watch and they're all going to be country and be like, you didn't make fun of my music. How dare you? Yeah, but like a lot of rock's the same way, and I'm a huge rock fan, and I'm getting like kind of sick of it. I wish they would go back to doing what they would like to do, like those bands that you guys showed me, those underground bands were really good. The one dude you showed us though, I'm still confused on. He had the snake. That dude was that dude confused me. He was good. I liked it, but
For me, it's where it's at right now. It's just underground pop and underground not soft rock, alternative rock. I love alternative and pop right now because they're doing different sounds and stuff. Whereas
Heavy metal, you can't really change.
I mean, he really once it's there, you know. I mean, if you're in the mood for it, it's great. But I think with why I love pop and alternative rock is because you get so many different sounds and so many different bands, and so many different styles. I'm just like, okay, I like how it's different, completely different.
Right. I would use the element of Dragon Ball and make a Piccolo one the main antagonist. I follow the basic story, and then the sequel is Dragon Ball Z when you introduce Frieza. Yeah, that could probably work.
Eric's falling asleep over here.
You just said his real name. He's been exposed. You were
Did I
exposed.
say that or did I say Dick? I said Dick.
No.
I said Dick.
You said something that starts with an E.
I said Evan. I said Evan Bourne.
You expelled
It's
him.
Evan Bourne, guys. It's Evan Bourne. Oh no.
His identity's out there. Eric's never going to do a YouTube video again. And I just did it too.
Damn it! We said it was Evan.
But
Sorry, Dick.
I think we should wrap it up now. We've been talking for like an hour and a minute. We're almost as long as movies.
All right.
We can keep talking after this.
Gracias, Ty.
Thanks,
watching.
thanks, Mr. Junebug, for showing up and commenting. It means a lot. Make sure everyone, make sure you check out these guys' channels. They do good stuff, even though one hasn't uploaded in like a couple months. He's still got good contact. The other one over here is making some weird videos of him being goofy.
My face in a cup of lemonade.
You're gonna get copyrighted for the music that you have in your freaking stuff.
Nah, they're only like 10 seconds long.
Yeah, but hey,
I commenced my fair use card.
but thank you both for showing up and talking for as long as we did. I really appreciate that. We haven't done this in a good minute. Hopefully we can get Wyvern and Tyler in next time, and we can have a whole bunch of discussions.
Wyvern gonna get your channel taken down.
Wyvern's gonna get me demonetized, taken down, and
Banned from
nothing
YouTube.
banned from YouTube. It's just gonna be a whole bad show. But thanks everyone for watching. I will see y'all on the next stream. Peace.
See ya.
Oh wait, he said one more thing. And in the film, the Dragon Ball movie is like the Superman in the movies.
Exactly, Ty. You do it that way, believe me, it can be done. They said Batman couldn't be serious.
Batman
Now look at
became
Batman.
serious.
It's always been serious. What are you talking
No,
about?
remember Adam West?
All right.
Before that,
Bye.
Yeah, comic book, yeah.